Hi, welcome back to Moose in Chemistry. This is Stoichiometry Lesson number 16. In this lesson, we're going to convert grams of an element into atoms of that element. So how's that possible? Well, you have to remember that we're going to use something called the mole. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. And that's always true, all right? So we're going to use the stoichiometry flowchart. We're going to go from my grams to my moles to my atoms. All right, so we're going to start off with 78 grams of sodium. So we go 78 grams of sodium, which we call Na, times, now we're going to go from my grams to my moles, right? So we're going to go times 1 mole of sodium. Now, we have to have a number on the bottom. That number on the bottom is going to be the molar mass of sodium. So how much does 1 mole of sodium actually weigh? Where do we find that? We find that on the periodic table. When we look on the periodic table at sodium, which is element number 11, you see that it is 22.99 grams per mole. So it's going to write that down, 22.99 grams per mole of sodium, right? So now, the next step is we're going to go, so we're going from my grams, which we did, to my moles. Well, we want to go from my moles to my atoms. So now we have to put in the third step. So we're going to put 1 mole of sodium on the bottom because we're going to cancel out that. And then for every mole of any substance is going to equal 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, right? So we put that on top. 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. In this case, we're going to make this atoms. There's going to be other things too. And now we're going to make them atoms of sodium, right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So now what we're going to do is this. Grams of sodium are going to cancel out grams of sodium. So you're going to divide 78 by 22.99. Right, so let's get that on the calculator. I'm going to go 78 divided by 22.99. And that's going to give me roughly, let's see here, let's try this again. Here comes the answer to this. I get 3.39 moles. Okay, so now that gives me 3.39 moles of sodium. But I don't want that. I want to turn that into atoms of sodium. So I'm going to multiply this by that number like I'm showing that step above. Right. Moles of sodium there. And then we're going to put 6.022. And I'm just stepping this out to show you every step. I know that you guys can just multiply through on your calculator or do it in your head, however you want to do it. But I just want to show you the logic. Okay, so the moles cancel out here. And then we're going to times 3.99 by 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. So I'm going to do that right now. And I get a really huge number. It's going to equal 2.042 times 10 to the 24 atoms of sodium. So if you could get an electron microscope to see sodium atoms, if that were possible, and you could take for many lifetimes over, you could count each individual atom and you would come up with that exact number, which is 2.042 times 10 to the 24 atoms. And this works in every case. If you like this video, give us a like and consider subscribing so we can grow this channel. You guys be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moose in Chemistry!